Hey everybody, welcome back. We are here to do the blade swap on the Custom 940 Osborne from Benchmade. We got it all right here. Awesome. Huge shout out to TK out of Alaska. We're gonna crack this open. I sent him my blade, he sent me his blade. We're looking for that darker blade like you would see on a 940-1, some of the new darker stonewash they did. And I was hoping they would do that with the S90V in the custom shop, but no dice. So he said he sent it along with a few other things. So we will open this up on video. Only get one shot. Got the big dog here, keeping us company. He's whining a little bit, so appreciate that. So we'll open this up. It feels like we got a little extra goodies here. Now, he got some goodies for me as well. So let's see what else he sent. Guessing the blade's nice and packaged up in here. Yep, feels like the blade, but we have something else here. Oh, we got some gum. Yeah, the Winter Fresh gum. Okay, awesome. I love it. My mom thinks I'm special. Has a little patch. Nice. That's perfect. We got a little Nintendo DS microfiber here. Little one you can pop on the keychain. That's cool. Great for keeping the knife blades nice and clean. Oh, we got something in a little leather sheath here. Let's put all this stuff off to the side. Let's go ahead and see what's in this one. Oh, snap. Look at that. One of the little turtles with the bouncing head. Okay. It all stays level. It's like watching you. It's watching you no matter where you go. Well, that's pretty cool. Right on, Todd. Let's see what's in this leather sheath. And we will get this party started, getting this blade back in here. Ooh, we got a little slip joint. Oh, it's blue. Oh, look at the blade work. Okay, I'm going to have to show this off on Sunday. That's a beautiful Damascus blade. I'll get some info on it. I'll see. It looks like maybe even did some custom work up here, unless it came that way. So we'll get that going. We'll show it off on the Sunday live stream, so make sure to check that out. We'll get the channel unboxing knife, put it back in its wood block. My mom thinks I'm special. Well, I hope so. I hope she thinks I'm special. All right, rock and roll. Let's get this party started. I'm super excited, super pumped for this. Literally just got home, just got it from the mail, and we are here listening to the dog whine. But most importantly, we are here to check out this blade. So, all right. Now, he got a darker stonewash one with the one he ordered, and he's like, man, I would love to swap that out with you. So let's open this up. Nicely, neatly packaged. He says it hasn't really cut anything, which is fine. We can get it all tuned up. We got a couple devices for that. And is this like a little tape? Oh, yeah, it's like a little sticky tape. Perfect. I'm liking this already. Look at that dark stonewash. The S90V. And I'm going to do a comparison. I got another 940 sitting right here that we can do a comparison with. But look at this. This is that dark stonewash. It's going to look really good on this titanium 940. So, right on, man. Awesome of you to do that. So let's go ahead and get our parts out. We put them neatly away in, of course, a nice little Ziploc bag. I taped off the thumb studs so they wouldn't damage or do any snail trails on the scales, because we wanted to have it perfect when we put this blade on. But I think this is going to look great. What do you think? I think this is going to look really good. This is going to be awesome. Okay. Journey toolkit. Get out our driver and our bits. For this one, we're going to need a T10 for that pivot. So let me see if I can select the right one. I did. Nice little magnet closure. Let's open this up. Should have all our parts in here. Washers and all that still intact. See if we can cheat all this out real quick. Of course, we're going to wipe everything down. We're going to put it back together with our awesome Slick 'em All. Go over, check it out, ocdforedc.com. Gotta have it. Makes the blades terrifically smooth. And it doesn't dry out like some of the other oils out there, but I love it. So awesome invention. Now, wipe all this down just to make sure. It's nice and debris free. We know all that's good, but we'll double check on our washers here. Okay. Wipe them on each side. Good to go. Now, get our Slick-em-all. Get it going in the tube here. See it coming down the tube. All right. Now we're going to hold our washers in place, but we're going to put some on here. Shout out to the big dog. He's like, come on, Zach, hurry up. Finish this blade. We got to get going. We got to party with it. We got a little bit extra that came out. We get a little bit in the pivot hole here. We're just putting Slick-em-all everywhere, but let's get it around where the washer goes. Most importantly, give a shout out to the big dog in the house. He's like, let's do this. Let's get this 940 back in action. Get it carrying again. He's trying to climb up here. He wants some of that action. He's like, let's do it. Let's get this 940 rolling. All right. So we will go ahead, get our washers back on board. Of course, they stick to the Slick-em-all very, very well, which is nice. Then, we'll get our thumb studs in a minute. The key. I didn't loosen anything. Can we get it back in by just pushing down and pulling through? It's going to be a tight fit, but I think we can do it. All right. There we go. Got a little cheat tool here. Let's use our cheat tool. It's the closest one. It's awesome. You can also find a little kit over on ocdforedc.com. I think I showed those off on the first portion of this. But yes, pretty awesome. Let's get everything lined up. As you can see, it's all lined up, ready to go. Let's make sure we get our Slick-em-all off our hands here. Now, we're going to make sure that the flat part goes on the pocket clip side. And you can line it up with the flat part here, which looks like that's got a bunch of Slick-em-all on it from when I pushed it through. We'll take that off, a little less clean when we get done. But flat part here, line it up with the flat part on this portion of the pivot, like so. And then you should be able to just push it back through, and it works magically, right? Now, like I said, this is one of those, like, you know, it went through, we got it in. If you haven't done this a bunch, definitely loosen up these scales that hold the liners, get you all dialed back in. But let's get this pivot back in. We'll go ahead. We got the hiccups now. So excited. Stand by. Okay, we are back. Hopefully the hiccups are gone. My apologies, but already, just look at this. It's going to be a perfect match for what I was thinking. So we'll dial in this pivot. We'll get it down all the way. We got blade centering is a hair off on this blade, so we may have to take it apart and do some little tweaking. We'll do that after. The blade, when it was on here originally, it was perfectly centered, so I had a couple tricks to do it, but we'll work through that on a different video possibly. That's a little better just by taking it apart, holding the blade a different direction, reassembling that pivot and locking it down. So we're pretty darn close right there. Pretty darn close to perfect blade centering. So that's good. We'll go ahead. We'll open up. I should have opened this up while I was waiting on my hiccups, but we rolled them up, so hopefully it's an easy take apart here. Yeah, we'll just cheat. We'll go this route. Of course, we do have the black thumb studs. If we need another set, we have another set off to the side, but this worked out pretty good. We're going to need the help of extra drivers, so I got my Weehaw. These are T6. And, of course, we're going to use some of the Loctite stick. It's just like the old glue you had in school. You just, push the bottom. It rolls out the top. But you can take these apart, dip them in it really easily. We'll get these thumb studs back installed. And we'll adjust our pivot. And we'll be good to go. Now, we do have to swap this one out for the T6 on the other one, which we got. So we'll put that T6 in there. Now, what I like to do is I like to use my fingernails a little bit. So I will kind of hold that there and then dip this in, get the threads with some Loctite. Slick-em-all is already installed. And then we will go ahead and put this in on one side. Obviously, there's a little tiny lip that goes right inside the hole on the blade. We'll get that installed. Huge shout out to Benchmade Life Sharp warranty as well. I had another knife I took in there that I was talking about, that fixed blade. We got all reholstered up thanks to the staff there. They're awesome. So don't hesitate to send your stuff in, get fixed. You know, it's what you got the warranty for. So I got it all tightened down with just the one, but we're going to do just a really quick tweak. And just remember, these thumb studs, don't have to over tighten them, especially if you're putting a little lock stick in there, or Loctite stick. So we're good. So we got those dialed in. Now, let's get our T10 back on there. Let's adjust our pivot out just a smidge. And of course, then we have to let this sit for 24 hours to cure up. But look at that. That is looking beautiful. So let's put the tools and this Loctite stick away. And we'll move the Slick-O-Mall as well. Like I said, OCDFreeDC.com. This is the knees bees. But look at that. I think that is way, way better than the satin. Of course, we're going to have to adjust that pivot again a little bit. Stand by. We got to get a little bit better action on that. So let's go all the way again. We'll come out maybe half to about a half turn. Yeah, I'm liking that. It's pretty good. All right. So we're doing pretty good. Still a smidge to this side, but we'll fix that later. Like I said, there's a couple tricks for that. So overall, what's your opinion? Did we do a good trade to put this darker stonewash on there? Same S90V blade steel. It dials him in because he was looking for a lighter polished one. I'm liking it. I like the look of it. It matches the titanium really well. I think it's a win. So let's do a comparison so I can kind of show you what the older ones look like that have the higher polish to them. You can see already the difference between the two, just in light reflectiveness, side to side. So already just awesome comparison. You know, here's the good side by side. You can see that darker kind of, you know, they just run it in the stonewash longer, maybe use a little different media. I dig that. So I think that's a really good difference. If you're wondering about the camo scales on this, Northwest Knives, they have a local company that works well with them. You can see the little bit of wear on the Cerakote, but not too much at all. And I've carried this for probably 2 years now or so, and does really good. So hopefully they put some more in. But to do a stock comparison, here's a D2 blade. Apologize for it being a little dirty, but you know, using my knife, didn't have time to clean everything. But I think overall that darker stonewash is the way to go. So anyways, huge shout out to old TK out of Alaska. Thank you for doing this blade swap. Just completes my build, and maybe they'll offer this in the customizer down the way, you know, to get a little darker stonewash on that S90V. But if you want my opinion, the darker stonewash to me is where you go. Thank you so much. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Don't forget to leave a comment, because you never know where that'll lead to. But most importantly, make sure to do something kind for someone. #DSKFS. I hope you have an awesome rest of your day, but most importantly, take care.